ye ye ne pier kwab yi nan tankpaglogo yo ane na nyile ngunim bligini chulomba so nsimi yite tatia agbata adlado dezoka oboy azima company limited nye agentinum gandu agentinum baba agentinum agent karezo che kamoto company kambo no gbenna kpalanzu ne ba dininye Absonic company limited ne zambo kpalanzu kana tagbene ba sa hanwo tama banon kware moto shanga salo so ne bora moto nam jela kayura kanafo ai bor Absonic moto belle kam anyele oboy azima company limited mal Absonic 125-30 Michel combien la balbo kambia basana kala mal Absonic 200 GY-3 and 7 dininye jungle moto nam la NGO no moto yurambala me de malaya kamal anzanse la mal Absonic 110-3 and 5 well dire to akan yara kare fielen kamale la mal Absonic 110-A man 9 post moto nam lambala dinin fiela katongura Absonic 150-20A ninye naba ataka so kamile helping gear aka hard body segba bien kwara ai bon ngoza kwato ana dagana tungban wani antonya mal parle machine shell den daru nunu kwarla kala mal machine bi madam pomper venjala karnyela oboy azima company limited nam konko mal yon kwa tout le niveau shabandang na teda moto oboy azima company limited nam sane ni de sa pargo men helmet jwale ko konnan de yon amoto pibo de fixable na gbana debo ka DVL la taba easy ne ban number plate ngon kambwa ko biela water west pal damazo abamun water west madula badans welen batangan bi 0243 186370 0242 884423 oboy azima company limited moto nam wur gama kanan konge
man nema dabshi mbwarla za mangle daman jenen tu yeltiam to rusul la no kan zetabal nyen gbabor la bam mangle shele kataza la amdar ni manga takpan sit la ar dar zanen yeshele to ashe ay bor ni mangle she dabi manga banka an yisisan ko kanin yele tamal ngo jama enterprise limited nem yibuku zita kana naglam bu ni manga ko habu polo yarla electrical appliances to rusul ay bor na daban kara yuyi kala cheka la araba bahyole danguna she jama enterprise limited nem sane ay ke jama enterprise limited ya anya kaba ko har naglam bu ni ma kaman tv nima fridge nima air condition nima ntipa ayong min de tap zasa nang banyini de malnyak sama mbo be malabran be balbu kam dinge komprim bobgu niama kaman bendeng baga broom Nasco TCL Panasonic LG Philips ntipa moved electronics anyonga ko hamba puni boka yambor jamang enterprise limited ka chentebnya jamang enterprise niti yala ni table top fridge nim la kuliyam la basane kami pana anye de balbu kam to rezo shukuru be bambor la table top fridge nim wala ni zomna ntepile nim pobu ni nebu dama besan kanin ye de balbu Jamang Enterprise Limited nem jela tamal waya ay tule bebe en yabda kem yangshi ka ba men soka bet nem be jirambisa yinne kala badanse ne tufu jirambisa la to ma ba me gbaza be wani to nya batin damba primary school la shi wa poloma ni mana ka batuma do zobi ka mi kul borna min Jamang Enterprise Limited nem po hayota ba anto bo be tangal me hoso dirnya 0392097020 ni 0201235330 Jamang Enterprise Limited kemni tidani mga nwale
All right, anula. Nti hade tinzan chon katim sandane nang yaba ti unibazasa nang banyine. Zungo dengman lati sahma chang la bielfu to ama ni chara so zam kadim biela mi so wonno konde. Denan yasem pam di nang ka atu uni yala de za television. Kaso yala na alaba dal bandang bala la sahango demal halene awadin bituni. Za KOOTU jinaguma katamaltira. Demi nyala jishale dembor kagabo tapani sam zampa yalwum sira dembi biabu pune nda yalle kayen lab yalle yaza KOOTU dembe dole anya bundan bi anya faralana anya radio presenter bi banganya nyinde yibe biabu pune mabia kaye to ashanga gom njina karmal bukata na teta lala folon goma ka abu kagabo teletinya ne vishabe bayenga hanuta Tule ne pupam ka pai injarla dabe bandi bilda be ban yore sanwo ma zo butuli nye oboy azima company limited yani wo songumbi moto dabil mpuni da baba ande Absonic ka o moto nim viel pam kamal biago zankpa dagu darbe bankan na dar moto ka ngel kun tirane kama dinde nyela moto bima den sa moto kai bora dim solo pam ka chan oboy azima Company Limited. Ti yedene Jaman Enterprise banya ne wishabe bangba. Sonde ka te sango zo yora. Banya ne wishabambi naglambom yelbora pune. Kambang sra ne na maka bor televisa, be de na maka bori air condition, abor la gas cooker. Abor la blender, demande tatap ma za sanangba yini. De zabima nyala aneto nyeshele Jaman Enterprise. Ne zampuru son ti engerla sona first class fashion and design ma. Banenya ni veshabe bansu ensitrango fokomse. Ka ditenen kan jin kan jin wama. Ka vielma kan male. Do polma fine boy kati. Abenya. Lukre kiki. Ka lukre nice. Karnya bedal barkane. Ni shani yongoma ante pae engerla den kam kula bien ka bora. De zaman anyala na tonya shele. Sona first class fashion and design. Be share suitin ma. Be share ba bandi irin dinalu irin chowa benya. Be me ko ngom bia ka bia no benya ma dunwar mo benyo manga. Yes. So abord dimo tatafta na dun sole dim solo. Pa man pam ka chan sona first class fashion and design. Onya ni so ngum designer ka adi amfani. Onya ni so ngum be enjala KOOTU Kabamene America Hotel bogwa ane taba. Ndi tana bien yela bdan phone mana ina nye yela bi be no chain bang namba nim zo kabwelba di kunan ka bor sasha kam kachang ni mane de yela de nan tabata ne zampuru sunti yela di exclusive barbering salon ba min yani vishabe ba mar beni in charin zabma kapiriti on kobrma do polma de palgiata ma dunda yilota ne ka kpama de yubeto de dwelle. So can look at kiki, can at tam set mazan, you can look beautifully beautiful. Come on, look at Shamoma. So I bring in Chalazama la dibia mala appointment. That's actually you have a pam and pamkachang, yellow the exclusive barbering salon. Ogama Hibian and Tapai when a chimbamazas and one can be manichuzo sango for some bonka Malay interior. And you don't born Muhammad Abdul Rashid Kawawa, aka Kawastone, SKA Bra Rashid. Sango ai be katanga ka be jimre injala a TV dim solo anya ni wusongu ne to yule dinde nan ka male no chain banga mabia denye Android be denyala iPhone mabia karnya network be da puna ka mal data anto yule program ma hale ne de bago adin kunya la Facebook and ti yule bo ZAA TV Ghana anya ZAA TV Ghana dim solo pam ka like page ma tule kakwa mampam ka share content share dem biani ama la comment mabia ka zantiti kate nzangle nti selozasa nangba yini te sama nya dem punchando zombie nangban denna katar kan ganu bole bi pomble so onyala niveau so wonda mel kwa mampam yala yila pune nti ati da ye njule lala sama iran bi ponse bambi yila ne ka pam man du zosa wadanya niveau so ngum pa bani tama karabu yugi katabla gumo damle dafsongo sunsune katagumo damle timi no gumo damle ma way labal ma mariya pam de mariya pam katabone te venya nyadi yelman ne nyasham zasa nangbanyine oyulum boni Khadija Karim kaza Samiu Kadiana another marhabi be pro
ngona
tujira
komje
the dripping be necessary.
It's very necessary.
Very necessary.
Very necessary.
Sure, la ilaha illallah. Kaya biala ka yiro. Kadi. Tejira.
Gomjeni na
Mbumfanga. Bishaka mchan correct.
Na yikoni.
Oh, that will be necessary. Na sabia na mal biampam. Kasa ka mal bia. Ula ka ay nye fange ka mal biam
la.
Anyway, tichale yara di fula kaje maha.
Okay.
Jim solo biya ni Kadiana, ngulenye Kadiana.
Okay, so Kadiana, and you mangling la Khadija Karim. Kanya current student of Advanced Global College. Ka nang di yilagba.
Okay. Mpumfanga. Kadiana nanyala shukurbla. Kanang di yila. Beautiful. Amali dana.
I'm not married.
Oh, akayidana. Oh. Mimi ano kayidano. Same 2 years to her. Kadiana no kayidana. Kadiana no Kayidana. Okay, so let's see what happened. Kadiana no Kayidana. You know ya tell we chalo very school. Kadiana.
Hello.
Dim solo na pare shem nyela. Anda yiserna. Bondanye aniyanana. Bayang yila ma dinyaga.
Okay. So, ni Yusanda born a journalist.
Adabon Ali journalist, okay.
What was on my mind. But you long only in senior high school. Like bunang the variety shows. And that particular on anything entertainment.
Okay.
So ka on zonem yaraman mal voice pump. So I should be a musician. But it wasn't like part of my plans. But when that year constantly, then it got to my head and then I started developing the passion for music.
Okay.
So
wow. So Adabon Ali journalist.
yes, please.
To ama mpelna shukuru ntia shukuru di grume ni ro pam kabli ban se tizani jongo ntia bolle kamanda bonne mi but then ka bolle ma ka gonno wish yan coach so nda ben jenin tir di yala munda discourage so kata dagba chipi irin variety shows ma na bin yara ma ka da zata droite dalire yila ma polo so rezo man bannan da bannan malajibo an yana kaman jila be variety show be shukuru ka anye yila akurike yila pune hakati pe de pune. All right, so nana bore ben sharp mpon yala yundin ka pile yila nambo.
That was 2013. Yes.
Ka pile yila nambo. Gula kada kana harkati pile yildin ka da zan pilegi atuli yila.
So ni am pilegi yila so la under the camp of KKC.
Okay,
So George Cliff in Yemana.
wow.
Yes.
So you see, I think first time boka that's beautiful. So it means that you were part of the camp of KKC.
Yes, please.
Wow, that's beautiful. George Clip precisely in that niveau so baba.
Yes.
Okay. So yildini ka akuzang mbana ka solo ban kama abe pomble biani ka okuri be yila pune kabono na yila.
Okay, so first sila there are feature on George Cliff.
Okay.
Title 10 up. There are nyala mixtape ba.
Mixtape ndanya le.
Yeah.
Antu tape nshara ni.
Yeah. Mami lata manda DJ later. So
Okay.
there are even chang.
Oh, there are
it was
chang.
my first time.
Oh, okay.
So it's normal.
Okay. Wow. To entire tenne nguma damle. Okay, so right after that song ma Gildin Dalenya a major yilshela anzangi na kaniro bangayala. Apart from that, madam de mal apilgumanda bala.
Okay.
Be ankwen chena sen mapuni. Kaniro pa bana kamanda mala ni mwakapa na ma. Yilbon Daniel.
It's my version featuring SKY.
My version featuring SKY. Wow, now so mo nambo. Wula Daniel, metir. Deba anantu te bia betir de wa.
It's funny though. I don't remember.
Abatiri degba. Okay. So unti hadi tuli yilana ma abe so rapper nya singer nya be genre of music than Canada.
I'm versatile nonetheless.
Anang la desaka come enjoy your polo.
I would say desire because rap man nang dele no ma singing ma gba nang dele no.
So I na nang the rap kato. Okay. I camera mo temti any freestyle shalami rap katinga.
Okay. All the guys are the same. Make you no ball because it's just a game that we are playing. Though we are all not the same. Some do for the money, others to do for the fame. There's always a reason. Every season, me too I go do nyama balakantwe prison. Ashe de bierfa, that's high treason. Okay, what is the reason? Leaving here with no reason, closing the eyes and counting the ceiling. Pa abijakama, what is the meaning? Nyama pa ajaki, boka bora mbedan ladi. Chalat madeka amfani, anyambor shalbo dan sani. Okay, yanko left or right, or you sana na lampo size. Hey, with the fear them cry, hey guys, yamang na ranko no she lies. Okay, see the guy. Allah, he just they try everything possible to touch your tie. Oh pagana, he'll make you cry. Dear ladies, forget the guys. Oya to apuni, oya mpahla spice, ni chaka to agbonamin ties, or you sana ko yan na lampo size. If it be that dear, forget. You can mark my words, you will regret. I be not sure, then let's bet. Onya bangara, nyama beset.
Fana aye Kadiana oboro obiri kama na sami kuka wale wanda na yarba be also but wow challenge the attitude day the flair day
It's necessary.
wow everything on point
Nabisha can palpal. Komina chicken. Wallahi Allah. Wow. So rap music in Nanya. There was a song. Kavashele. Kavashele. Adele Mbabo.
Yeah.
Ati laban ma.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. I came around one like for mama. I'm going to enjoy it.
Okay. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home.
Kadiana, you seem more intelligent than I thought. Yes, from afar, to start a promote Karpazon. But like sometimes, mommy, studio works are quite different from, meeting the person in person, one-on-one. Come on, and you did so, come on, in discredit to so. But even the rap that you did, with the rhyme, with the attitude and all that, it will take some guys, some years to be able to pen down something like that. Okay. This Kavashele and looking at like your breath control, how you control like your voice and everything, the attitude, it means that if indeed you get good supporters, you can be much better at I thought. Charlie, big up. All right. So there was a song you did with Shatabone, Shankiki. Wula karadakana. Wula amunu da nyetaba. Wula nintakuladi kumali. Kabansha banda be yonza ko kulobe nye so kakunyala nyinzang wula ka la yila madakbar.
Okay, so they should not change the studio. The one that performance CD can die in big jungle. I don't remember which. So in the studio man ko to record the la yila man. So like on recorder ma karang malaka like I don't know. I was helping him put on waist together. Yes. So koti another nyeshama na black cha anche yila mani.
Okay.
So can you look in come na number sha so na kuto nang la pompon so cha angelo ko tasabi.
Okay.
Then kan nang ne number sha ama after. So my first time in Dabala Mandana Shinyuba.
That was your first time. Yes. Because of a contribution towards old record and map. Yes. Ko feeling kamang an nang the twano shelma di what is an nang yila map the madam malamfani.
Yes.
Kadelu kulen tesabe kakana. So cha te feel la akema.
Okay. Shatabone me a step in, Kadiana me a do me dance halten, Mogwan Rappenson me a the queen come first lady or the aimless queen Shatabone pause, Chakandega, Manabala rap queen Kadiana, and they come off from here, not from Kenya. He they spend money road things all from Ghana. Onyan Dolbe man ye Kadiana, Zonum Za, Safia and Paulina, Rasti me alongside Juliana. You can be part if you like banana. Alright, where are the dream killers? Come near me, I've got you new feelers. Akuto go, the tribune willers. Just like you, he liked the 5 pillars. I know they're all jealous. Try, sleep with it under your pillows. Cause he's real, and with the realest, CD, pounds, euro, dollars. Adaha, wadaha, tidaha, ndaha. Oda, unti, iza. Mother, father, auntie, sister. Shankiki, abala, magana, yalolo. 4 people governor, bone, shatabone.
Wow. Come on. Woman voice ma with the singing. Come the voice with the rap. I na kaida. Mamma bambwa me be na mbwa nyanya akaida na. Wow. Kadiana, you are a good talent. I think it is about time. Kateta attention is about time. Ka take songs ka I realize a dream. Because sometimes I mean kusong so kanya maybe so zobo understand or song some. Ama for me with the little experience in the Malilapun, I think you are a good artist. You are talent.
Thank you very
maybe
much.
If you I come more Nivushabanyan support Avian, you could even challenge some of these female stars we know in the country.
Yeah.
Anyway, fine. Today table ne kamang amon so danang la collaboration. Nti adi nang kambe tanke source of lala question ambe nang kare tam kan lezo.
Okay.
With our colleague Mohammed Hafiz G Face on a sister station, Majority, radio. Tinye some of amfonisha them be po mazo again that TikTok and other. The way ne kamang other feature so based on that feature we yila puni. Now, but before then, let me bring the video and before Kadiana pose a question. So MCR, give me a solo. That video ma ka mirbo bang ne kamang bang the source of the question ma ni delicious zodin melbukata ni obang city katinya dini nisem. The zodinya video ma nang la ready dim solo memi ale katinya.
Because I wasn't giving in, like he deleted my parts
Just
on
like
the
that.
song. Yes,
Don't mind
well, I wasn't angry for that.
Okay.
But there was an instance where, okay, personally, Manadaku did the black DJ man number, and he was relevant by then.
Okay.
I thought like he could help, so I reached out to him, and then he gave me directions where I could meet him.
Yeah.
So come on, discuss it. Like, you don't know song much. I'm going, okay, fine. I've heard your works. I know you are talented. I will help you, but I want something in return.
Okay.
So can you, okay, fine. For now, I don't have management and I can't pay you. Make a pay koyera. No mama in the industry money. Before you can become famous, shall make a sacrifice. Understandable. So with everything was pointing to the fact that for me to be successful, I have to be giving my body out. And that is not something I know time will come where I will stop music and I would want to start my own family, get married.
Yeah.
That is not a lifestyle I would sit and be proud of.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to involve in that.
Yeah, of course.
So without all this, I can't make it. So it got to a point where I can't.
Oh, okay.
So they shanda actual studio and DM links. So kashatabun record.
Oi, KOOTU abe. Inter interview ma poni feel pam dadia. And I'm for the shelting ma feel pam nyele. Kabang mahang. But I really feel ma. I get me kanang la so doesn't have no willane. I understand a band so I mean one musician doesn't have no willane. Then for reason known to Amon Zaha, ka when you apart at the time Shelly when you release Yilama. Truly bangunda libera.
So for the sake of sanity, I won't mention any name.
Kadiana, nearby what may be any come like the mala abona bati John. Kamang abone kamang atrendi, abone kamang nearby taza. Nirinye anjina te mare nearby Jeroma. One name Chela de la Maju, the little Zoko da ye apart my by.
Okay, I'm starting from so or that text mama Facebook. Yeah man, like on the one number no discuss me so send me WhatsApp number. So can send WhatsApp number ma to text man. Man come out, he's working on an album, so he wants me to be part of the album.
Okay.
And I was happy, because he was like famous. So I was glad that he actually believed in me and wanted to put me on a song.
Okay.
So so if I'm free, so that I can discuss la yilama.
Okay.
So they shall then he played the song that he wanted me to be on.
Okay.
So kawuma dinchani how I would can yellow you okay. So kozang oyal makamom varmasham na bensha akam can yellow okay. So for now teach at concentration be yilamani. Let's finish with the song. Yes.
Okay.
Let's finish with the song and then we can talk about that later. So kati record yilama. So to record yilama na then I mixer magba ko kumala yito adolma like so can yellow fine like pumpo na ka the mindset this is the first time I'm meeting you.
Okay.
So like I'm deep miala so at least just give me time. So on that put pressure sham come mind ko na ma. So into kushima ka flyer yena. And I wasn't part of the flyer.
Wow.
Yes, but I didn't reach out to him to ask him why. But I felt like because there are advances, and it looks as if he even invited me on the song
because
for that.
yes.
Because if you really believe me, and in that I could make the like song interesting. This look azang mapama. So I'm not talking about this because mazang mapamas or because
okay.
But for you to actually waste time to write and then record, waste time, resources to go and record a song, it's frustrating.
Okay.
Maybe the right tone but because of that, I was like, just to be part of the song, and then you do that. So that was just it.
Wow.
So then you reason for taking out my song or reason, but me, I know it's because I didn't agree.
Vien yelanga onda bona nang shama yenda na yilama wula ko da yela zankpa an nang be sha nang yilama.
Okay, so what happened record la mani and record the partition.
Okay,
so on melo wo makan you okay. Our style of music is not the same.
Okay.
So I want to take part of own Michelama.
Okay.
Kagba seven parts.
Okay.
Yes, so that when people listen, they wouldn't just think you wrote it for me.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So I took some parts and then added. And the engineers were there. And engineers, when you are not doing something right, they will tell you that this and you chisel like unrecorded or something. You are not. It can take like a week.
No. How do you say
Great. So if the song is no good, they will push you to put the right thing on it. So it wouldn't be right because me, I don't like if something is not good. I would rather prefer to tell you that I won't be on the song than to spoil the song.
Okay. So in this case,
like I said, for the sake of sanity, I'm not going to mention any names.
Actually, I'm born and believe in your name. Yere to ascend. Mala kaba yelman and shirin yele. Kama like mala aku create la nye mama unku kuri aye to azam bana. Because banse pam beyon. Tebem gender bang anyer niveau soma. Makata le nyele. Kadela wunda bono nyele bi uda bono nyele. So ku yelman bang wunda liba.
No, it's not necessary.
Because in Chan Yermaya, Bang leader.
It's not necessary.
Abian Yel Bang so wunda bala. Karala Bang Martin Gestation, Camadino Yuntim, Bang, Oye Twaka.
Ombang ba, maybe Ozonema, his close friends will know.
Hello, you turn them Banato Bang.
Bombang.
Wow.
Because like in Jamaica, Malaka than Tanny English because he didn't put me on the song. Interviewing Dan was a boy and yelling. Okay. But it wasn't for the
so no what shall yella the funding could be. The bolo you could want to function. Kadiana. Okay. Tim the and Kamang T Dundrea, it young Dundrea, even Gadam Nation 69 Yarden could be cut it to the mamma to. Yarden can da bang man.
Obelo yale. Obelo yale. You're not a fan of Mama. He's not a fan of anyone.
Okay. All right. So I could get it back so when that. I me pu aso ni kamang. Lele to ashel an yeroma. Palenya labo kurla me yera.
Mbanya dalisha ni ncha. Lab distance they happen. Come on and your first person. Go you through lab. People make advances at female artists. Ask for sex in return for favors. Come on and your first person. And these are my experience, not anyone.
Okay.
So I wouldn't see why I should lie on someone.
Okay.
For what?
Shabmi mala the view ne kamang. Dongona de nyabe shabdum pun kalka irin jama jambo puno kunko. Te perna ma pam bambi piergo puni hal office nam puni te de table ne kama hashia bien bi bortuma de baba ne te perna mo de zo ya pam ka bo bor ne kama pa bo mo zamba man taba ka bo kubu kata nai kana ma de zo de nya yeto ashe dem pundra yo nam bo ne bi ne kama perla bon ku yen ne kama bo gonnan de pa la ma zo ka gba di dun tam de zo na zan le bojule de zo kama de ku ya to aku bolo yule ba ya on be fonchere be to aku bolo fonne jira ma tun ku jiyo sachel mo la dun de ayi ma de nan zal yule garso kamza ayya ni ma ne pashele selonu to ban kama maybe ni ma ka nan da ma amma din nan ka nan ma am ya kare adi yiri yen gwa kabe yelle bad nanso.
Okay, so like I said, kan kunko danya first person who go through lab and I understand you. It's normal. Sometimes anto nangle kadalan nang ambarban shata. Sometimes amban nang it's not a problem.
Okay.
But when it becomes a barter trade whereby I have to give you this in exchange for this, that's why it becomes a problem for me. Because only ramana come and like I chang to ball so song some kotiera ni over na azanga mangto before ko promoter.
Okay.
Kaizanga mangto. Promoter, but do you think he will have respect for you? No. Until anyeka yila DJ so nyera yila. O engine makati hanela ka DJ magbananga. So if that is even so, you are going to end up losing respect in the industry.
Okay.
And I don't want to build my brand on give and take.
So it means that as Anjongo took up I am Vialongo Kennedy because Anjon I na Kaidambo. Okay. So the way ni kamang oi kupa kabata mo pa di Kadiana la. Kadi
in the building.
Kadiana
In the building.
So the way ni kamang yili beda borla darbo ka radio tutu beda bor darbo ay de radio tutu ba pregale hati je sa ho ba kala ta za hati muna foto la ta nan gila de
Tezo studio
ka tada mala ba gaslami so how things you business me ba nim partial.
Okay, so I will interview man. After no Boalaban come that one like but take advantage of me, man. I mentioned that there were few that genuinely helped me without asking for sex in return. And I mentioned you number one. Ntajilma pamsang para pulu.
Kalenya account you can uncle Dabi.
Oh, uncle.
No, it's possible that maybe the genuine people shall unnamed. So I the bad man.
Okay, so the first person was you.
Myself.
Yes.
Tenendaba non kori. Lala.
At all. DJ Rusty.
Okay, Rusty Lolo.
Yeah. Dr. Q. 2K. DJ Melly. Yes. Maybe so that thing may come to me. But these are the few I knew that genuinely helped me.
They genuinely help you. So how do you justify the come on genuinely, Daniel?
So nearly genuinely, like the fact that they saw me, like they saw the talents in me and not my body.
Oh, okay.
Was what made me think that it was genuine support they had for me.
So are you trying to say, Nikamang, apart from I mention you shall man, won't come palam dana akuri, would I born with
No, Kala.
Because I need genuinely. La niveau shaba ambo mama banka da ku feeling kaman bra ku pula bo so na bo songa domi benya bangsam kabon na bo songa amaka bo kore ne bi anila zo kabeta karatin to yel ne kaman ambo bol wi shabwiya ma pregale be baza dana
because to be honest cap musician come meeting.
Oh, okay.
And it's not every presenter I've met. All the industry.
Oh, okay.
But those that I have met, most of them, because they're like there've been instances whereby like a musician approacher, obazang yila approacher, ka album, ka binsha, ka promotion, over me personally as a girlfriend.
Okay.
Ata is between them now.
Oh, okay.
I won't say this because it's a mutual agreement.
Okay.
But why I am granting this interview is because they wanted to take advantage and then maybe Barati Hanakama was like hungry for fame. So they promised me a lot. With the aim that they will promote me and they will make me a star.
Wow.
But I didn't want to start because once I started, I won't see a reason why I shouldn't sleep with another presenter. That's the problem. And I didn't want that to begin.
Wow.
So I didn't want that to start.
Okay.
So maybe as time goes on, you promote I'm inside. I'm inside.
Banam Daniela presentation banda bonne. Bezan
I save it for last.
I save it for last. So tena children.
So.
Okay. So hopefully never pam the end come on. nere mal bukata ni wibwele DJ shabe be presenter shabanda bonni ozang omang tabapui ka bana ndi nsongma yamang yala la yeto oma yeto apini nyele dimmin na ko trend tinje session ka de trend ma mali ya pam to amadin non ko bu bonu yuyama ni won kam tum de la tumoma zesugo belazo den la panir bu pam yun me karan man la non de malo kurla la yeto oma in yara den ko nan kan ne betuza because one den prompt interview la lanyele yeto ay gina kaban ni tenam mbwande ni bane de kaga bane nyeshale so the way ni kaman bring yere to actuellement palenya because ampasha de na mal to juba ko be nya la platform kana nchi ay kuchang enjaba de social media TikTok and other stuff Kadiana na ko nyampa ne kaman hunde buzo jirba ke yeye man ampasha ni vusha bambonu ngba na bo son promoto bi ya ampasha ko ku yelle dim solo anfoni sheldon pangoma nyam letima domin ni ma wuna din lammal ya ba ye ni vu bobi woma za sanada bonno zan o man taba kap kana songoma ni so wonda min a halanta page karb obono blu dim solo nyam lati makati nyanya la shirka shirgum kana mbo vinyanga
Kadiana.
Wow! Abinya nyona fura.
Uko huni.
Too much.
That mostly when people want to help you, but in a
lot. So there have been instances where like Dish and Dakujimika presenter so send my Facebook message.
Okay.
Asked for my number, no one no discuss it to Asheli. So Kazanga number mato, so he called.
Okay.
Asked for direction to my house, so can kada.
Okay.
So again I should get in the car like Oboneti Chantation Shokolo like quiet.
Okay.
And discuss so can so Katsuchana So I realized that he was taking me to a place where like I don't know. So can you like we've passed like restaurant spots. So why don't we just sit there and talk? Okay. Like onangla famous so like so
okay.
We should go to his house and obviously like I didn't think of anything.
Yeah, okay.
So I went with him and then we got there. He offered me a drink.
Okay.
Which I didn't even take, and then he came to sit by me and then started touching me inappropriately. So so can you I now want to discuss it in shout. So is this what you wanted to discuss? So Koyama Kabinyama, I know that Tinakushita like famous, relevant, so he can make me a star.
The most relevant.
Yes. That he can make me a star. And he knows that like I can't pay him. So the only thing is I should just allow him. I'm like, okay, so at least propose to me. Can you
okay.
The mat time and I'll think about it. Let's just do it respectfully.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
And then he just started like and then he started like struggling with me. Like to rape me.
Eh?
Fortunately, like I was wearing a very tight jeans.
Okay.
That was what saved me.
Really?
For like 30 to 45 minutes, he was struggling to strip me just to have his way through me. Can you know? And respect that. Don't let me lose that respect for you because of this. So
yeah.
Let's do it in a more respectful way.
Yeah.
So because like after all the struggles, he got angry. So can you okay? So Zangama loves it's obvious that we don't have anything to discuss.
Yeah.
Well, Manombe Zangama loves it. Nani no shankulu man. Nani no shankulu man. Can you?
No, say yo.
But after you so quick, bala pulula. You walk so gargar. Oh, go to I told bala. Kazo pa. O pa zasma. Kono kuluma. Ama bala beto.
Okay,
wow,
so,
but that's very pathetic.
He said like he wouldn't take me home. No Can you look? I don't have money on me because so so smartly I took my phone and I told him that I recorded everything that happened.
Okay.
So when I make a mistake, I'll leak it. So so Kona is grudgingly okay, but mark it on the wall that as long as I am in the radio station I'm currently in, I'll make sure nobody plays your song in the radio station or any other radio station that I find myself in. No, so when you go into radio station, I'll make sure so the line.
What?
And then I don't know, days later, I linked up with a presenter who happened to work in that radio station.
Same radio station,
so,
okay.
You search my Ingela bit. Go search. They were playing about 4 of my songs on that station. When no Ingela Lanka, but man, so that means I deleted them.
Go should delete that from
the deleted it.
Wow.
And told me that if I ever mention this to anybody, he will destroy my career.
Wow. Wow.
And
how long has this thing happened? Come on, how many years? How many months?
That was in 2016.
2016.
Yes.
And you've not mentioned it anywhere?
And the landing, so like Mandi so I didn't want to like say it whereby because I you need to give facts, proofs and everything, and I didn't want to bring all that. Yes. So
and you think I don't want this discussion to be very personal of you, but this is mind blowing. Like this thing happened internally here, and a female artist that we all looking out story sheldon. Have you discussed with your colleague artist Shabangwa Biankanye Pamakama? They have similar stories?
Diva 1 and Wikaji.
Okay.
Yes.
Diva 1 yala come and involved in it.
Okay. So Anthony Sheldon Mioma Bayan presenter Bob Go Banda Bonne Buluhlema and Tahangum Unda Nsami Unda Zangla King Cancer by force. What I born who blow. Oh, Kadiana.
Yeah.
I'm in any more to Ambo.
Yeah, I'm away.
You are aware.
Yeah.
What are they Buruya in the first place? Because Nirian Sona. Ananto permanent to man, be Nanto Wuha Junction Shelley. The ladies who can't do a halte pago.
Okay, so this is a very sensitive subject. So before I can answer questions, one another bang like reason Sheldon that granted I interview it wasn't to tarnish anyone's image or make people feel like the industry players are bad, though the industry is ugly. But the reason that granted I interview was because people asked why I had not... Okay. So okay, so Ndashim go to text my Facebook.
Okay.
That should text him my number. He wants to call. He wants to discuss something with me. So can two number ma call him.
Okay.
So call my care no one number no discuss with shall so ya ambi. Can two direction ko kana. So kana kaya number no day. No one not chance to discuss it. So I should get in the car.
Okay.
But we na I was asar bolugo as asara dalir shali like as asara the reason behind yes. So on your mama uncle talk na kama uncle chang because I felt like we had a common thing that is music.
Okay.
And I feel when I could call me, what came to my mind was that he heard my work and wanted to help me.
Okay.
So if I don't hear what he has to tell me, uncle talk assume that he wanted to do that.
Okay.
So he took me. He said we wanted to go initially. We should go to somewhere quiet and discuss. So on Tijan Makpasha Poloma, they weren't sports vessel or whatever. So can you I know about the Chantishan Shipolo quiet. And we've passed a lot of places where you could have just sat and discussed. Okay. One famous, but we wanted to Shini Kasuta Bango. Beside that, I am also coming up. So they can even assume there's something going on. And I said, okay. So where are we going? No Kujinma. When we get there, we'll get to know.
Okay.
So we went, and then when we got there, he told me this is where he lives.
Okay.
Okay. He invited me in. I went, and then we sat. Offered me a drink. Mandana, you look, but he just came and sat by me and started touching me.
I ain't starts touching me. Don't kiss him, babe. Don't touch him, babe. Go touch him, Kawan.
Kashi Herenchi.
Shihirapi. Kashirapi. Karenonabo. Come on, to understand. Can I look at the face that alarma? Move that drink, man.
Serious. So what Shama come go last occasion because you say you wanted us to discuss something.
Okay.
Are you a small girl? You are not a small girl. You should understand what is happening. And I said, okay, so you are interested, at least propose to me. Let me tell you if I've agreed or not.
Okay.
We can take it from there. But I know the mashamu, like, this is not why I came. And then he just started struggling with me. Yeah, like seriously struggling with me. That day came where I bang on Malia. So like the struggling and everything, after so many minutes on succeed ma. So I told him that loco he's saying Paku boy. So can you use him because it's obvious the cutting in manner that Shama, this is not so you should send you. Can no Benjamin Makuli, Nene Shankul Mankulma. My yellow okay, I don't have money on me right now because in the minute we were going somewhere, I thought you were actually coming to where I was for us to discuss it. Sorry. So I told him okay. So I took my phone and said I recorded everything on my phone. And then I sent it. Yes. And there are certain things. When you're meeting someone for the first time, there are certain things you need to take in. Like especially me and Chenishipuluma.
Okay.
Me, sometimes I will tell a friend, this is where I'm going. Maybe I may decide not to tell her who I'm going with.
Okay.
But for her to know my location, or sometimes I'll send her my location just in case something happens.
Okay.
So on that who didn't come no once. Though I didn't send it to her, but that was what I told him. Come and send a limit to Zuma. So hello, because he was trying to take the phone from me.
Okay.
Can you one daily back? It's already sent to my friend.
Wow.
So there is nothing. If he can keep the phone, but I still have it with my friend.
Okay.
So if you take me, so Kona's phone, my love, my name is Manu Jimacha. No, but a mark on the wall. That's he's never gonna play my songs, and he'll make sure that every station that he finds himself in, they are not gonna play my songs.
Wow.
Yes, and this later I linked up with a presenter in that same radio station. So, okay, you pass or you check one. I had about 4 songs on the station. So on check, okay, and you gang lankara.
Wow.
So that means he deleted them.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
What you try and beramao? But let one lapsala nyanga. Poi ko oda ta table ne obone amuno nyetaba. Na pa manka kana ki ba yang basham. Ka otap son zankpa abantal poloka the chance azoma. Oda pa niveau shaba bampung nang de kuri kanang manla binya bombare yeto ashere oda pa bani.
The funny thing was that my first time that Balaka meet Ruba, I only heard of him. I had never met him before.
Okay, so that means that was the first time.
Yes. So on that text mama, that was even why
so,
I thought.
So, what Shamyala, do Karatin to Yen Kamang presented Shaba under Nya Borsan Besan Mazasa. Mumbonguna Arab link Amunungri da Donke Munda link up. Keno, okay.
Yes.
So Kiti Chanka Dinyala. Wow. Ntalenda modana badi. Because ama yeto abiambala. Fondé ndavo.
Chanceve le falas.
Presenta una liba.
Chanceve le falas.
Kadiana, bumala bitiki the program omani mo how.
Take care. I mean,
because it is a senior suspects.
You are out.
Oh, this are usually. For to my been circle kadifi la shianima. Though the lama understand him was a blogger and sometimes to mama ten understand me no da zang no ode or attract the Yulma traffic. Hal shabuhu the pruning and all that. So it means that in the presenter the mazoya. I'm making known ma. Dinya been shouting come on the affecting the pam especially some of the presenters because baba mi ben sha yara to amma mpala yele ya kabedan checkable babban amiza ala kan yarwama lazarus guma nyana dem paso kamza so hadi sa ana ndi shugla yelti ngun presenter so ngunda because ngunda ma dan extreme because hali bi yelti ne kaman apa ayam bo apa ko yeno noji de malbukata na ci hali shabi yaya halti ne din cika irin bilbodi yala tumbala gunto ma jirpa hala paawo nyima mampa wato mi ku biela bung mazo onku wara ka tuku chebiela ko yala ai mlemba bung mashima na ne mi se ka bashigi by water na ozo na anye problem so the way ne kaman rape nyala serious case and so me yi lebola rape bunuma allegation ma on you tinyala bin shadin tuni kaman tuzo dizo dim so yante presenter wundale bo no blama tinyala presenter to ama tena mamma nya ne mishabanyin yo fini domi obannin karnan kamata tena ne duk tuni tenan da nan simshan kan dirbe pasra to ama din nguma do so yelma manin la anta bakata banti no so presenter wundale ba
so ya ka presenter za
man this particular but put limitly but nga ko de nguna bezoya and honestly speaking manguna depending on anno the kurisham I think the kaman katale nyele na nan sokori betale nyele ne kaman because nyela presenter katundi radio tuma ka boron song semzo ni nya kan so bora sol kan nyela o ami Kadiana so baga pam de bora mi.
Okay, so to answer first question.
Okay.
Nabor zo pam industry map.
Okay.
Dalisha ni cha anjin mbolo yulma. Nabor zo pam industry map. And I don't want people to think like I can't keep secrets and that's like anything that ensures between myself and them I say it out. Understand? So no nabor zo ma. I want to keep the name for now for my sake because I can say it. That is the truth. I can say it. But what would others think of me?
Okay.
So you cannot know to soma. Or in leher na kama then come na mano sunsuni ne yelle.
Okay.
And I'm not that kind of a person. There was a reason behind me granting that interview.
Okay.
And not to tarnish it.
All right. So the way ne kama karatun to yen ne kama wanda versa ne kama I check to amagina. Aye nyeshele akubwa na nyele. Denen to su an kuchele la jung balang maza kabi yelle. Katepa yalla pumpo so an yalla pumpo ma bumbo anfano bo kayen yadani.
Okay, so I was still upcoming.
Okay.
I still needed a lot of growth. And the way the system is now, the nyala miso.
Okay.
And even provide evidence, and still nothing will be done about it. It's obvious, and nothing, unless maybe you get the right person who is gonna take the case on. But Nanto prove it with evidence and everything, and still. And don't do anything about it because he was influential and I wasn't.
Wow.
And then secondly, the reason why I am saying it now, one, the reason was that ndabo na never understand challenges shall face the industry money. Kabo didn't and slow it down. This was the reason behind the interview. Secondly, it is something most of us are going through. I am not the only lady that have gone through this. Never Pam going through that. But no one has been bold enough to come and speak about it.
Okay.
So my reason for speaking about it was how my blandi the anfani. But being young, they should learn from my mistakes.
Okay.
Because I realized that come and show me and yira zang si di matu being yira chan to songo kayo. Orana kunyela opportunity bano oyel ma sex yuta.
Okay.
So that was my mistake. And I want the upcoming not to repeat the same mistake.
Oh, okay.
And to let people know that they should let people see them for their talents and not their body.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I try so fondon ko da zan a can wa. Aku yele. Mal tapam gum na pamo table champa. Okay. So that's fine. How did they table ne come and the same year to almost all other corner some record deal.
Well,
so Diane sign a come and lucrative, record deal. So the way come on, not only musician, not only presenter, but even financier. Never shall bandir la arzichin the tigila mapuni. Wale could Kadiana Kasokanzasa could aba. Record deal, madam. You are your fresh answer. Oh, indeed. So, everything is on point.
Very on point.
Yeah. So, which record deal was that?
That record label reached out to me. They wanted to sign 2 acts under the record label.
Okay.
Pa'amando.
And
they had already signed the man.
Okay.
So Pa'angpalam.
Was the record label around here? Be Shepukada,
Well, it wasn't here, but the Yara
Bialapi.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And then they told me that they had my work and they were interested to sign me on the label. Among all the females they had enough here, I was the one they think I can make it. So I said okay. Then we spoke and then everything. So that okay, so in the course of discussing it, KOOTU Yelma, Mami Dugwara over no la mami na jelo.
Okay.
So okay, na mi na jelo, mpin ye kai.
Kai.
It's not going well.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I know I'm beautiful. My mother told me.
Oh, my mother told you. Your mother told you are beautiful, so you are aware already.
This contract is gonna be well for you.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is I want you to be my girlfriend. I will
Okay.
invest in you more than the male. And I said, okay, but I am currently dating and I don't want to, mix the two of you.
Okay.
That my guy can't do anything for me like him, so I'm sad too.
Wow.
One. Secondly, only when I agree for him that I'll be allowed to sign the contract.
Hey.
Yes. And I have a problem with having to give something in return for something. Then you like a contract my song.
Okay.
I like you as
Okay.
a person. That one it was a different thing. Then I don't know.
Okay.
But as far as it has to do with give and take, I found that very offensive and disrespect to my brand.
Okay.
Because you say attack a contract my sign. What if we have issues? You may terminate the contract.
Wow.
And that is not what I wanted to start with.
Then that check the
So let that you know, ma'am. So that contract wasn't signed.
Abinya the woman at least he was wunda matured at least wunda yela come on. Mborami unlike walama wunda boni di ngunguna do pulma kuma kan foi nimbenan salama bakadi kabrachari binyara ne lala abinya kan wunden ma actually zinda so ananan to tele a listening ear.
A listening ear. After on that signing guy mine, they started work and I saw how he was going like Obran man that grow.
Okay.
So I and that post la guy ma on sign so ma. Ben you had a status.
Okay.
Like how the video was dope and everything. So la manager might send my message because we had each other's number, so we've been status. So send my message. Come on, it could have been you if you had said yes. So I just jokingly said, so can I sign the contract now? Are you ready to say yes to me?
Oh.
So can you no?
So
then that.
Oh,
and he
okay.
never signed.
Oh, so the man who yelty. Avian yelty the colleague
It's not necessary.
They were not necessary. Okay.
But what I just want people to know is that these things happen. People are thinking
we know.
that, oh.
Man look at the Borma because when you're in the la kati TB Boben or Tele, the Niaba Shaden Nanda. Ben Shao de photo shell diarene, Dim Solo Yena Kanyanya. Photo Jelongo Kadiana, Kumalo Nimpose Male. Kadiana. Photo ma Vielpa, Kasakar Jella. Oh, the way I could trender me. Ka photo Brena Sahambara. Oh, for. Okay, yearly. That's a photo ma Vielpa. I won't ya. Kadiana, kabuzu kada so bodies kachang interview. Arabu so bodies.
Okay, so the little matter shortly before I entered the studio, I took a very chill drink. Very chill drink.
Okay.
Mami tulema. And come to studio manaka, but it's my bela high.
Okay.
It's not a worry. I have pneumonia, so
okay.
I'm very allergic to cold. So what am I that chumami? And then your nipples becomes hard.
No,
but already like they feel comfortable in bra. So already it wasn't like that. But one man that initially if like it was like that, they would have told me even before. Yes. Okay. So maybe in the process, what are that chama pump?
So what man that chama can check up in your car kiki?
Yeah, mommy double back like it double back. What is to Jenny? It's just the same thing.
But photo it's a nice picture though. It's a nice picture. So teta malang kan. Teta mine kan ma anamel ni na nangila. Kaula niya be wula plans kamale. Ni this time around the two changing yanga.
Okay, so normally niya na nangila.
Okay.
Yes, and I've already recorded a song. That is more likely to come out this week.
Oh, this
week.
But
you know that there's a lot that comes into it's management, team, everything. So for now, I want to put out a single for people to know that I'm back.
Okay.
But there are still other things that has to be put in place. Yes. But what I want people to know is that I am not saying all this to trend because in the end trend The songs I did with Shatabone, Tumakavi recently with Shatabone.
Yeah, Tumakavi. I think
yes,
exactly.
Within that time, and I'll pick up. I have what it has.
So what even prompted the interview in the first place? Joe, we have no time.
Okay, that is it. Like you even called me several times to ask me why. You call me lazy.
Yes.
Why are you lazy? You are not the only one. Why are you lazy?
Okay.
In that manipulation, is something we can't continue doing.
Okay.
And they ask why. I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But the reason, like, they Shalanda Kushimeka, so to call me, I don't want to mention his name, to be like Muni Chang, interview. So go Bahama told one of the stories, go Khadija.
Okay.
We have to grant an interview for this. It's not that we want to expose the presenter or those people. We want people to know that this is what the industry is. And if they want the growth of females in the industry, they have to limit it.
Okay.
So it's just the limitedness we want, and not to tarnish
anyone's image. Okay.
No.
All right. I think we wish you well, but it would have been better to have at least told us who was involved, just so maybe any other presenter could have taken a clue out of it, and then stop some advancement in terms of dealing with female act and all that. But we have done all that we could to ensure that you bring out the name. But for me, I think it's cool because you still need the support of everybody in the industry to ensure that your career grows. So that is fine. But going forward, we'll try as much as possible to pushaka a year. Finally.
Okay, so come monitor program because, and I'm very sorry if I disappointed anybody, because when I little pump the board and volume over, it's unfortunate for reasons beyond my control and for reasons known to me. I wouldn't mention names.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry that I disappointed you all. Get the time to watch this interview, and I wanna say hello to my Abuya, Nafisa Mohammed, if you are watching. Hello.
Okay, all right. So, Basma ya to puya pam kapa enjala Kadiana. Oye ni unamania ni o nang yila karmalia. Jim solo mal bangsama den biane. Ni rebe ben non sopiale domi. Ayule message shandan kanama ma ben non sopiale ni ombe yale banso ni yili yin so wanda de nang lama. To ama share ticket la kroni around 2016 who were those in your presenters but that user cars at the time. So maybe you can take a clue from.
Okay, so if
so neza mpuru sunti injada den do alchaba ngonye Alhaji Mohammed Awal Kalpoham Asaba Mankru, presiding member Cruzanti Sanergo injada de municipal assembly. Kapuhi injada beba pre hasla anyani vusongombi Sunyai enterprise te mabekate mpura ogama he exclusive babre anyepto enterprise ngon community puru sung dem gambo kamaltere yalla de yulma za KOOTU WhatsApp platform yer ma za sa de babande administrator ma nduma na yice tinya vietete alhara da kurga pia jiwonya de en labmi ka adi amfani zo tinzan chonka poka pa production crew ma za sa nduma na woni wotimse za suma assalamu alaikum.